sun. Here comes the sun. I say it's alright.
Only 9 days until spring break, Hawks.
What's up, Hawks?
I'm Maggie Grijalva.
And I'm Maddie Duffy, and you're watching this edition of Hawk Talk.
We have so many talented Hawks on our campus.
I know, from mathletes to athletes, we've truly got it all.
Speaking of mathletes, let's check in with our Academic World Quest team.
We had a chance to sit down with our championship Academic World Quest team before they headed off to their final competition to see their preparations. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Smith. I've been teaching at El Dorado for about 24 years, and I'm the current coach for the Academic World Quest team. So the Academic World Quest team is a newer academic competitive team at El Dorado.
It's topics covering numerous global contemporary affairs, and it can be anything from technology to politics, geopolitical stuff, climate. It's kind of all over the place, which I think makes it fun.
And so the team is a 4-person team, and the competition is set up so that each of there's 10 topics, and the team as a collective unit is asked to answer 10 questions per topic. So basically it's the strongest score out of 100 points. The team right now, the senior team that's won the past 2 years, they do very well because they've developed a relationship that's really encouraging and supportive of one another. They're like a family. There's a mom, there's 2 kind of rivaling siblings at times, and then there's the sibling that just kind of complies and goes along. And so
because there's so much to read, there's so much to study, one person can't read and study all of it, you can't know all of it. So you have to kind of divide it amongst your team members. And when the competition comes, you have to trust that they'll know the answer, that they'll kind of step up to the responsibility and do their part.
So the past 2 years that we've won, the team wins the opportunity to have an expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C.
The last 2 years, we've gotten first place regionally for Orange County, and then 4th place both years nationally, which is the highest placement for an Orange County team competing nationally.
And along with winning the regional competition, we got some awards based from the competition, a couple gift cards, and our sophomore year we got iPads from the Qatar consulate. So we're hoping again this year to hopefully try to win the Orange County competition and go back to DC and do a better placement.
Miss Smith actually reached out to us, my team, our sophomore year, just asking if we wanted to join. And I don't think any of us knew what it was, but we were just like, okay. And we went into that first competition we just studied what we were given, and we were like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it well, and we'll see what happens.
But I looked over at my team's table. I can't sit right next to them. And Marlo looked at me, a Snap, who's on the team, and she gave me a look like, we got this. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey Maggie, did you see all the Golden Hawks in the newspaper?
No, I didn't. What's it about?
Let's check in with our OC artist nominees to find out.
The Orange County Artist of the Year Award is an accolade given to juniors and seniors who present extraordinary talent in the arts. First up is our nominees in film. Cooper Kuya, Talia Pompel, James Conley, Macy Patterson, Karina Ramirez, and Zoe Rodriguez all directed their own short films this year, creating moving masterpieces. Fine arts is as difficult as it is messy, but Lynx Adawag, Renee Chavez, Jaden Smith, Sierra Wells, and Skylar Wells took their time to sculpt and paint wonders. From game art to photography, there is no digital art better than that of El Dorado's nominees. Ruby Harden, Serena Na, Alexis Fuentes, Andy Holgan, River Lavaretta, Ashlyn Muldoon, and Julia Steen all created wonders from the comfort of their computers. Next up is theater, which is able to move audience to laughter, despair, and every emotion in between. El Dorado's own Owen Switzer, JD Cavaluzzi, Maddie Duffy, Avery Henkenius, Addison Hughes, Riley Mills, Link Montgomery, Akila Rao, Ella Smith, and Blake Shalio. And last but certainly not least, the music department. Through football games and rallies, in the pack and on the road, Luke Caruth, Joshua Encarnacion, Alan Juarez, Owen Crail wowed their audiences with melodies and solo performances.
We got the chance to interview two of our nominees, Cooper Kuya and Blake Shalio.
I submitted a film called Armistice and a social media PSA that I directed this past year. In general, with filmmaking, I just like telling stories that get people interested in things. It can be about history, it can be about other people.
The impact that theater has had on me has been huge. I mean, it's really made me who I am today and just changed me as a person. It's made me more confident in myself, made me more vocal about myself, made me be able to stand up for myself and stand up for others more, and just made me mostly a better leader overall.
To everyone nominated, your dedication, talent, and creativity have not gone unnoticed. The finalists will be announced mid-April by the OC Register. And until then, go Hawks!
Well, we've heard from our artists
And our academics.
That must mean it's time for
Jock Talk.
And now, it's Jock Talk with your 3-time Emmy Award-winning anchor, Jake Gray.
What's up, Hawks? I'm Jake Gray. Welcome back to Jock Talk, back at it again with your sports updates. First of all, let's start with a quick shout out to some great players in the winter season. Some of our boys basketball players made All-League, including Nathan Meek and Nate Natividad on second team. Noah Barker and Caleb Hendricks made first team, and Andrew Salvador was named the North Hills League MVP. Next up, varsity softball won their last game on Saturday against Segerstrom 5-3 and play again on Tuesday at 4 at EDHS. Girls lacrosse won their last game 20-4 on a 4-day game winning streak. Alright? They are ranked 4th in Century League and 1st in their CIF division. Next game is Tuesday against Roosevelt. Boys varsity tennis lost yesterday in a hard-fought loss. It brings their current season record to 7-4. Their next game is Monday at home against Troy. Boys and girls swim have been doing really well this past week, and on Tuesday, girls swim won 129-32 against Elmo. And the boys swim won 105-61 also against Elmo. Alright? Their next game is Tuesday against Esperanza. Come out and support their last home meet of the season, which also happens to be their senior night. Baseball played El Medino on Tuesday and lost 1-4, making their current record 5-8. They are currently ranked 18th in Orange County. They've played Villa Park yesterday. They will play Long Beach Poly in a tournament this weekend. Boys volleyball is currently 6-0 in conference and league. And they beat Fairmont Prep 3-1 and Canyon 3-0 in their last 2 games. Boys lacrosse lost to San Clemente yesterday, and they play again tonight at Bradford at 7:30. Alright? Thank you for watching this week's episode of Jock Talk. I've been Jake Gray, and as always, stay classy, Hawks. Back to the anchors in studio.
As always, we are extremely proud of our Hawk athletes.
And now it's time for Extra A's.
Hey Hawks, Nonsense in the Nest is March 29th. Don't miss it.
Choir tryouts are next week, Monday through Wednesday from 6 period until 4:30. You can scan the QR codes around campus to sign up or see Mr. Santizo in room 1001.
Don't forget, you can register for the digital SAT and ACT practice tests happening on March 30th.
Hey seniors, don't forget to buy your cap and gown. Social Grad will be on campus for the last time April 16th.
Hey Hawks, Sadie's is tomorrow. You can buy tickets today or tomorrow at the door.
Seniors, the last day to purchase grad night tickets is March 29th.
The CSF Glass Hearts fundraiser is on until March 27th. Make sure to buy one to support CSF.
The deadline to apply for FAFSA is April 2nd.
Well, Hawks, that's all we have for you today.
We hope you have a relaxing and fantastic weekend.
As always, M&M signing off.